Model that I use, you have mitochondria, billions of them embedded inside your cells. In fact, there's way more of them than there are cells in your body. Mitochondria serve as antennas for the world around you. They're environmental sensors. They're tiny little computers that try to make sense of reality. Then they are a collective consciousness inside your body that decides whether to make energy, whether to make stress hormones or sex hormones, or to fold proteins, or to make melatonin. It can manufacture anything, whether just to make a ton of electricity for you. And then it filters out a bunch of information and sends the rest of it up into neurons, which eventually makes it to your brain a third of a second later. So your mitochondria are your frontline spiritual sensors. If you can use spiritual practice to program your mitochondrial networks to find the reality that you want, they will help you do that. But if you leave them up to their own devices, they will find things that are fearful. They will find lack. They will find anger. They will find hate because they think it makes you safer. So it's your job to program your mitochondria to behave themselves in order to create the world that you want to live in. And yes, there is science showing that mitochondria and other parts of your nervous system are filtering out reality so that you can just see enough. Imagine if you had a life-size map of the state of California. You just unroll it and then you could use it, except it'd be useless. So what do? We have a tiny map that's maybe on your phone that represents the state, but it's not the state. Bad news for you. Everything that you see and feel and sense right now is actually a map of reality because your brain and my brain are nowhere near big enough to pick up all of reality. We just can't process that much information. So our bodies, as we're born, as we evolve, they filter out almost everything so that we can pay attention to a tiny little drop. You can control the filter, and that's what spiritual practice does for you.